garden hose for running cables as wire chases. Interesting. But here's the existing camera wiring. It appears to be one integrated unit. Yep, integrated unit. So we have our video signal and our power. So one of the suggestions to do, if you don't have dedicated power back here, is to tap off your taillights. And I don't know that those work. So we'll try that. All right, we got our wires here. And I do have some wiring adapters, wiring crimp-ons to go ahead and just tap on. So I'm going to go grab some of those and our wiring for the camera, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we've gone ahead and put our new power connector on. I'm going to hook up our camera, let it sit here for right now because I don't want to screw it in until I know that the wiring is correct and it works. Again, I don't know if these taillights work, but at least I'm going to connect everything back up. Well, I will have to fashion some sort of plate to go over some of this extra space. For now, probably some tape's going to suffice because it's not going anywhere for a while. But let me go ahead, go and try and get the display hooked up in the front. Again, I'm just going to try with a 12-volt adapter and see how that works for me. Alrighty, well, you can see up there, we have our camera installed and some of the tail lights, clearance lights, actually work, so that's pretty awesome. Now the downside is neither of the 12-volt plugs inside on the dash worked. So I figured come out here where it's a little brighter and nicer smelling, and I grabbed my jump pack and pretty much emulating a 12-volt battery. And now you can see, let me bring you a little closer. Whoa, there we go, look at that. There is our backup camera. Picture, you know what, the camera itself, even in 4K, does not do it justice. This picture is very clear. In fact, let me go walk in front of it. You can watch, hopefully. Well, my boost pack only lasts for so long before it turns itself off. Let's try this again. All right, I'm gonna go walk over in front of it. Hey, look, it's me. Yay, I'm right here. Now, in a perfect world, that is mounted on your dash, on your windshield somewhere. You can easily see it at all times when you are traveling. But you know what? For this purpose, this is gonna work just great for us because, hey, we showed you this thing hooks up relatively easy, even with 25-year-old wiring in the old coach. And, you know, trying to get the dash 12-volt outlet working was not really a priority here, but we made do with what we've got.
This is an unboxing video of the RV backup camera that I've bought from Amazon. This is what it looks like right out of the box. It has a user's manual right here. My subsequent videos will be how I'm installing it. If you look underneath here, I'll take this out. This is the mount for the back of the RV, and this is the actual camera right here. It's just a single plug to plug in, and then this here is the display that'll be inside your the cab of your truck, inside your truck. Very simple. It just has a single plug here, and then that plug will actually move this over here this way. We'll plug into one of these wires that will plug into the lighter. Also comes with a mount here, And this mount can be used to mount it to the dashboard or to the windshield. And that mount attaches to the back of the camera. It has every attachment you'll need. You won't probably use all of these. It definitely has the lighter attachment here that you'll plug into this, and that's it. This is wireless. The wireless connects from the display to the camera, and this camera on the back is what is connected into your RV. And there's a small antenna plug right here. So this piece will replace the back piece if you have that in your RV. Very simple install. You'll see me do that in the next video. Okay, this is part 2 of putting the camera in. I'm up in the top. This particular Flagstaff travel trailer already came with this this dummy mount. There's nothing there, it's just a piece of plastic. I've removed the 4 screws, so I'm taking it out. I've taken that piece out, which I'll throw away. I have 2 pieces of rubber here, and then I have the new camera here. This is the new camera. The new camera is going to mount in exactly the same spot as the old camera. I'm actually going to use the same rubber mount and the plug. So all I'm going to do is plug this into here. That's it. This is it. This is as simple as this is. Once I plug that in, I'm going to mount this all back up with the 4 screws that came with it here. And I may move over and use this particular mount, but at this point, this mount is already mounted into the plastic, and that's it. That's the rear installation. So I'll mount this here. I'll put the 4 screws in, and that'll be done. Okay, this is the 3rd video. I have the manual in front of me. Very simple. The manual's wonderful. I plugged the monitor into my lighter. You can also hardwire it directly into 12 volt if you'd like to, just behind the dashboard or up above. I've mounted the rear display here up top, and all you do is when the car's on now, I make sure that I press this button here, which when it turns red, that means there's power here, and this starts up. It just takes a moment. From here, we'll I'll check the power and make sure I have the power on. Let's just make sure here. There we go. The power's on, and the rear view camera with the antennas is connected directly back to the back of my travel trailer. The travel trailer is 30 feet. And I have an F-250, so this is the F-250, which is probably at least 14 feet plus 4 or 5 feet for the tongue, and then 30 feet for the travel trailer. And that's how far that this signal goes, and that's the back of my travel trailer. That's what I look at over right now, just kind of down and around.
Okay, check out this ZEROXCLUB. This image quality, the camera's not doing it any justice. This thing was easy to set up, it's wireless, and check out my whole review to read everything else that I found out about it. I was a little skeptical, but it definitely is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see you too, Nevaeh.